This is a deck Sam Black made. It's like red-green lands, and I'm kind of curious to see how it plays out. So so basically what this deck's trying to do is I don't know how many actual lands it has once you count all the double-faced cards. What is it, like 10, 14, 18,
oh my God.
22, 25, 26, 30, 38 lands or something like that.
All right, yeah.
So this part of the reason I wanted to try this deck is because this deck takes the kind of the double-faced lands thing and pushes it to the extreme, where it's playing 38 lands in order to maximize Azusa and Radha, Heart of Keld, and Dryad the Elysian Grove. You have all these effects that let you play extra lands, play lands from the top of your deck, and tons of cards that end up being lands. So it's you're really just trying to basically have access to infinite lands, and then if you need to, you can cast them as spells.
Oh yeah, and it's 61. I mean, sometimes.
Yeah, you got to go 61.
I mean, it is false that it is always optimal to have 60 cards. It is true that it is almost always optimal to have 60 cards. But, you know, sometimes you got to get the 61th in there for good measure. Now, I did not...
Hall of Famer Ben Rubin won a Grand Prix with a 64-card deck because he wanted to play the right ratio of fetch lands to other lands.
No, and that's what I mean is that, like, the reason that 60, for any of you who don't know, the reason 60 is what everyone focuses on is its consistency. I can always get the thing that I want to get out. But that doesn't necessarily mean that 64 is wrong, because, like you say, sometimes it's about that ratio.
This looks good to me, because, I mean, this is effectively a 5-land opening, or 4-land opening hand.
Right. Now, the important thing is that this and these two can come out untapped for 3. So we'll probably... which one do we want to do first? Maybe Tangled Florahedron as Landos? And get a Lotus Cobra?
I think I'm thinking... Passage? You kind of want to say Fabled Passage for the Cobra. I think since you're going to play the Florahedron on turn... Or the Cobra on turn 2, I like playing the Florahedron as the land on turn 1.
Yeah. Now, already, I love this opening hand from a gameplay perspective. Like, how the hell do I optimize this, right? What on earth is... Because, I mean, it's so easy if you have, like, you know, tapped land, untapped land, untapped land. It's like, okay, this turn 1, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, I actually take a minute. So I think that, would I rather have this out, or would I rather have the red source out?
Yeah, I would play the red source. I like that. I think that you're going to end up playing both, so it's not a huge deal. But you certainly want to pay the 3 so you can get that Cobra into play.
You know, this is one of those moments where I'm just trying to make sure that, with the interface, I ain't screwing up.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Confounding
Whenever you play an extra land...
Let's concede. This is it. Why are we playing this deck? What's the whole point? Why would we do this? What is this? This is rude. What is Kitsune doing? Do they not know that we're here to promote this? This is a sponsored stream. Why would you do this to us?
Okay, we can beat this. We can beat this. Just play your Florahedron as a creature, and then play your like a Turntimber land as a land, just like a tap land is fine.
Ender's tap.
Yeah. And then hit them, and then next turn you can play Radha, and you can still do something here though. This is going to be a little tougher.
Well, I mean, we can keep returning lands that we own to our hand and just keep Lotus Cobraing them, huh?
Yeah. And you get to pick up your cards that are actually spells, so it's not all bad for you.
Okay, so do we have anything that destroys?
I don't think so.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So yeah, I like leading with Radha. Try to see if you can get a land off the top there.
Yes, this seems like the play. Now, just to note, no way.
Ooh, nice.
Just to note, things like Emeria's Call, as far as I understand, you may play lands from the top of your library. I don't know what happens if the top of our deck is some sort of dual.
To be completely honest with you, I don't either. I assume that the way this deck's constructed, you can do it, but it looks like chat's saying you can play it, so I'll believe them.
Okay, that sounds right.
So we got it. This is okay. If you want to really get sweaty here, the opponent had a priority when you played Radha and thought for a second. I think they have Jawari Disruption in hand, but because you had an extra mana and they chose not to do anything.
Okay, that's right. That's good next leveling, because often during a period like this, I'm just like, okay, well, let's try to think about the story of what the heck's going on. And for any of you who are curious, we have a Lotus Cobra underneath here, but I'm not going to move Louise, because I think Louise looks just right in the bottom left, covering up the deck list. And you can even hover over Louise's face to see how many cards are left in Louise, thanks to Cardboard Live. Okay.
Yep. All right. Oh, so wait. So before you play the Fabled Passage, you could play the Cobra here.
So let's.
What else are you gonna? What does Ancient Green Warden do exactly? That's the Avenger of Zendikar, right?
Yeah, you can play lands from your graveyard.
Oh no, that's a different thing. Oh, that one's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So I feel like if I play the Lotus Cobra, right here.
Yeah.
Some marginal concern about sweep rings, but we can play the Fabled Passage that's on the top of the deck.
Yeah, I like that.
We can. Are we going for Emeria's Call here? Or are we going for the Green Warden? Because that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We do have 7.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 8, right? I think.
I have 1.
I would probably go for Emeria's Call. I think.
All right, so we play this.
Yeah.
Bing bong. All right, let's hit it with some of that white.
And I think the only way to cast Emeria's Call is actually Lotus Cobra. But, so yeah, you want to crack Fabled Passage, and I guess you can pick up the Turntimber land.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's no planes.
Yeah.
Okay. Green seems good. Alright, so let's resolve this. Let's go ahead and bring back Turntimber. Seems nice, okay. And then let's go white. White.
Yeah. And then if they don't counter this, then your creatures are indestructible until next turn, so they can't even actually sweep at you.
Oh no. My god, it's a neutralize! No!
Who could have seen that?
Oh, come on! You're supposed to have Jawari, man.
They could have had actually neutralized cycling last turn, I guess. I think this is actually fine. Like, if they don't have a sweeper, they're just dead. And if they do... okay.
Alright. Well, so this is return card from your graveyard to your hand. What can you do?
So you have 5, 6, 10 mana?
Do we have any hasters?
Well, what I think you might want to do is Bala Ged Recovery and then play Emeria's Call again. Because you have enough white mana off all your Cobras.
Okay, return target card from your graveyard to your hand, and then, yeah, nice.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah, return this, Emeria's Call, and now we can slam this. Yes.
Yep.
White.
All right, I'm liking this.
All right, I'm feeling it too. Didn't see this line, and I also didn't realize that this was bing bang. All right, so we gotta bounce this.
Confounding, yeah, I like that. Confounding Conundrum hasn't even been like that good, and this is the deck it's like best against.
Yeah, this is hot. I'm feeling this. Now, for any of you who did not hear the thing that Louise stressed earlier. These are indestructible until the next turn. So if there is a sweeper, nothing happens. Well,
yeah, they're going to need something really good to get out of this. I don't think Cycling Neutralize is going to do the trick.
Oh my goodness. You will recall I almost immediately conceded and messaged the person.
I believe.
I was texting people at Wizards, you got to ban this guy, right? I was ready to pull out the big guns. But wow. Also, I want to just give a shout-out, because Louise, I know you're watching me play, but I want to give a shout-out to whoever was working on some of the optimizations and just UI stuffs. It's running, like, noticeably smoother. In particular, when I landfalled and summoned, like, 88 Scoot Swarms, it just went... and then it just resolved all of them. Oh, but it did print up a warning that said, if you keep doing the same action, this game will be forcibly ended in a draw.
This is your final warning.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of gonna let it do it. Oh man, these hands are just so interesting to look at.
Oh yeah. like, say, like, this is great. Like, Bala Ged Recovery won you that last game, but it's clearly the card you're going to play on turn 1. Because it's a tap land, so...
Right.
And then you get to play, like, Cobra into Dryad into, I don't know, stuff. Ooh, okay, we're gonna get attacked now.
you see a turn 1. There's always this person. It's turn 1, day 1 of your first game when the new set drops. Person just didn't know a new set dropped, and they're just swinging in with a Fervent Champion like it's nothing. Alright, so I'm probably just going to Mountain here. Probably just going to Lotus Cobra here. Yeah, you know, what can you do?
I'm feeling like this game's going fine. You get to go Dryad into a Shatterskull Smashing or a Moraug, which gives you, like, a lot of extra damage.
Well, it's gone. Never going to see it again. That's fine. So, okay. So, we're going to Forest. We're going to Dryad. Now... I feel like I want to actually hang on to this one because it seems relevant to be able to shoot stuff. So we're just going to play this, probably for the red.
Yeah, looks right.
We're going to hope to get an untapped Lando because getting Moraug would be nice. But maybe we even want to delay a Moraug for a turn. Okay.
That's unfortunate.
I think we just chuck this and take a damage, huh? We could also arguably just say...
I might just chuck the Shatterskull Smashing and just hope to draw a land to play Moraug next turn. I think that's your best bet. I don't know. It's unfortunate, but your deck's got all lands. You're just going to draw a land, right?
Oh,
Can't be that hard.
It's going to be the turn. Oh.
Well,
what can you do? Well, I think I'll say hello to a green one.
Yeah.
May have been wise to hold back on that because, you know, we got a Kroxa in the bin. We have someone who's almost certainly a fan of Luis Salvato running the Dreadhorde Arcanist style list, perhaps.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Hope they don't get Kroxa again. That would be nice. Oh, okay. Robert of the Rich? That's not so bad.
That's okay. Got an empty hand? You know, I'm going to let the Lotus Cobra live this time.
Yeah, I like that. All right. See, that you can play as a land, I think. Yeah. And then it's tapped, but your Cobra will do the thing. Good call keeping the Cobra. I guess this deck does have a lot of tap lands.
Wow.
And now you get to hit them for 6. And then next turn you get to hit them for millions. I mean...
Oh my god. For each time it has attacked this turn. For some reason I thought that this trigger would happen for... Goodbye, Cobra Pal. For some reason I thought that this trigger would be happening after on the subsequent ones.
Yeah.
Like, because I feel... when it has been declared
did
as
it
an
avoid
attacker...
a kill Moraug?
Oh, man.
So landfall. So landfall untaps that guy. Is that what it does?
Which guy?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you could. So whenever you play a land, there's an additional combat phase. So you can
swing Moraug, kind of thing.
Well, you should play your land first. I think you have to do it before you attack. And then now you can...
There's additional combat phase after this phase. If it's your main phase. Okay, so it could be played in main 1 or main 2. So I think I just swing once, because I could do this.
Yeah,
it's fine.
You can hit with that one.
And I think I actually let this Stormfist Crusader live. I think it's fine to let it live.
I agree. You're using the lands a lot better than they are.
And then I...
Oh, okay, so I guess you needed to attack first and then play it. I guess I didn't know how the card worked.
Wait, what?
Gotcha. That's weird, but okay.
Okay, so if you do it first, it's incredibly, incredibly bad. Got it.
Yes. Look, we learn something new every day. 10-10?
What? Scourge of the Skyclaves, look at this.
Okay.
I
guess you cast Escape and
I mean,
start doing some things.
Okay.
What does Spikefield Hazard do again?
Deals 1 damage to any target.
Cute.
Okay. So this doesn't have anything notable. It's just a big boy. Okay. So I feel like just land, play a Radha, and maybe get another land. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, that seems...
I mean, that's the play. All right. Okay, what's going on here? It's actually showing several stacks of this.
Yeah, it's because there's going to be a bunch of fake combats. I guess you could play the, like, Spikefield Hazard as a land. You're probably not going to... I don't know, just getting extra land seems fine. Yeah.
So now it seems to be working. It feels like it was delayed.
Well, it's because it untaps, and your guy was already untapped if you do it first main. So it doesn't actually work. So you have to, like, attack, play it, go to the next beginning of combat, attack. I don't know. It's weird.
Something funky's happening here. Let's
yeah,
see.
I don't.
This
I don't
untaps everyone. Yeah, there's something very weird here. It feels like.
So what you need to do is have this attack, and then play it, and then it untaps and gets a free attack.
Oh.
By playing it first.
Sorry, I knocked my microphone over in my excitement. Okay, so. Well, I think we're going to say goodbye to Radha, and we're going to eat one of these, maybe?
Yeah, you gotta just block one of the Javiers.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess this is the way it's going to be.
Well, what I meant by fake, chat was asking, is that they don't do anything. Not that they don't exist. So, if they have Croaks, then I guess you die? Could they have brought back Croaks? I guess they're not enough creatures. Oh, I assume you're probably in good shape here if you can do something good. Let's see.
Phylath will summon a ton of plants, and then I can get 2 lands in.
So what does Turntimber Symbiosis do if you cast it?
So this looks at the top 7, puts a creature card onto the battlefield, and if it's a tiny creature, puts 3+1/+1s on it.
Yeah, that doesn't do that much for you.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the Phylath World Sculptor friend. Yeah.
So you can hit with your...
Oh, for each basic land. Oh, shit.
How funny. You can hit with Moraug first. And then then try to do something.
Let's see how this works. All right, get that one out of the way. That's pretty nice. And then we're gonna play our Florahedron friend.
Well, you could play Radha first to see if there's a land on top.
Nice, really nice.
Might as well.
So first things first, we're gonna make this plant get huge. All right, well that seems to work. Okay, so let's go in like this. Maybe we're winning.
Okay, so now...
Alright, well, again, Kroxa activations.
They could just
be multiple.
Oh, no, bring back Kroxa doesn't kill you because you have cards to discard. Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
I mean, the important thing, too, is that this is a sorcery, so, you know, if we get discarded, the fact that it's land on the back deals no damage, which is something we were talking about earlier, so... For any of you that get alarmed by this, I already messed this up when we were playing against Nox. My pain so that you don't have to. This is really nice that this is both a land.
Well, I mean, it's like how we messed up the turn with Moraug the first time. I'm not going to do that again, but the first time you play a card off and you mess it up, I don't think it's a big deal, you know?
And sometimes the 10th card you play a card, or 10th time you play a card, you make a mistake, and that's fine too. You know, that's fine too.
Well, making mistakes is awesome because you're just... Making mistakes makes you less likely to make them in the future. It's actually, I love making mistakes in practice games because it just makes it a lot less likely to screw up later.
So I'm going to just ditch the Radha here.
Yeah, I like it. This next turn has to be great for you.
It's got to be, right? Because I'm going to Turntimber Symbiote. Something substantial.
To paid 3 life? What is going on?
Something special, something magical. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control.
I mean, you could play that as your land for the turn, I guess. But then you don't get the second attack. Hold on. So you could cast Turntimber Symbiosis first and see what you hit.
This is Radha gets +X/+X, where X is the number of lands you control. I mean, that's going to be pretty good as well.
Yeah. You have a 6/6, a 17/17. 6/6.
We play a land. This becomes a 4/5, and then we swing in.
Yeah, they might have like a shock or something, which is why they didn't. They played 3 life on that thing. I think you want to Turntimber Symbiosis first to try to see if
Let's do it.
I don't know. There could be something relevant. Like, they clearly have something here. I'm just worried it's just not going to work out.
Oh my god, Azusa lost but seeking.
Oh, no. Ancient green...
Oh, there he is. There he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo! Excellent. Oh, wait. No. Oh, that's right, because it triggers twice.
Because now you can play it and target both your plants. Yeah, this should work. So you can just play any land, I guess. And then...
Okay, which one? This one, and now this one.
Yeah. And then now if they kill one, they still die to the rest of the attacks. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, they had the shock. We were at 3. Whew.
Oh, that feels real good.
We technically have a bunch of extra combat steps now that don't do anything, but no, that worked out nicely.
I still don't quite understand how the combat stepperage works.